Hi guys, welcome to a special edition of Robin Hood Diaries tonight. I'm really glad you could join me. Wish I had more to offer you, like a fancy studio or something, but someday maybe. We are well over 500,000 views, and I am so appreciative, I can't tell you. So let's move it along, because you know me. Today, of course, is previewed as a sneak preview of my book that just arrived for final approval. Of course, they give you a prototype before they run into production. And so it did arrive today, as you probably saw from the previews. I hate to have kept or played this game of peekaboo with you in the picture, but I cut the end off to do that for you, but I have not really gone through the book. Can't believe I even gave a picture of everything, but oh well, whatever. My life's an open book, as you know. So this is my second book. We'll get into that briefly. And it's a completely different book. It looks similar, but it's definitely a different book. It's about, I think, 135 pages this time. The other one was 50 to 60, so it's a good size. So here we go. Here's the prototype. And it's Bouncing Betty, A Tragedy in 4 Parts by Sean Fry. So step into my minefield, why don't you? Yeah, it is illustrated, a bit controversially illustrated, but it is to illustrate a point, not to mean what it signifies literally. So it is called A Tragedy in 4 Parts. It is a 4-part tragedy covering my life with my family and those very close to me, some in 4 parts, from about 9 or 10 years of age until my early 20s. So it's like I said, a tragedy in 4 parts. The 2 tragedies in the middle sort of dovetail with each other, and then the 2 on the outside, the first tragedy and the 4th, are kind of standalones. I mean, within the context of my life, of course, my doomed youth. But I tried to create art from my wreckage. That is was the point of the first book, which I'll show you in a second, because why not? I'll give you 2. But it is quite an explosive book, hence some of the imagery. It's a story of love and beauty mutating into violence. I don't want to show you too much, obviously, but like I said, it's illustrated. I'm sorry to do that peekaboo thing, but it is not like the last one, which I made the sketches for exactly, but each chapter has its own illustration. It does have an epilogue and does have a prologue. So that's 4-part tragedy with a prologue and an epilogue, and then there is an attachment. I kind of really peekabooed that in the preview or in what I posted on Facebook, because like one of the pages is like kind of readable, but oh well, whatever, peekaboo, right? So this back end is my father's screenplay, and that is